Well, the cold temperatures have us dreaming of our spring break trips. No need to cram it all in right before you go. Get ready for your adventure now. Betsy is here to show us how. Thanks to Fayetteville Athletic for sponsoring. Thanks for being here, Betsy, as always. Yeah. So what do you have for us? We're getting ready for spring break.
Right. We're already getting ready for spring break.
I'm not gonna lie, not me. It's just January. Give me a second.
I know. Here's the thing. Everybody tries to wait until the last minute, and then they're trying to cram it all in, and they're sore, and they're cranky. And why not start now? Not only is it so cold outside, we can put our brains into this wonderful
Different space,
headspace of being somewhere that we're not freezing.
Sure.
But we can actually take the time to really learn the things that we need to do and get a jump start on everything we need to be strong enough to get through our spring break adventure, whatever that's going to look like.
Yeah.
So we have some modifications today. Modifications are simply ways to do an exercise where you're at so that you can continue to grow the strength, the form, the ability to do the bigger exercise. Not everybody's going to hit the floor and be able to do a push-up in their first try, right? And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but we want to build the same muscle groups. So truthfully, you're going to start on a wall. We don't really have a wall that you can
Thank goodness.
be against, right? But you're going to start on a wall, just up, pulling your feet away, giving yourself that form.
So this is kind of the form of a push-up, right?
The form of a push-up, start on a wall, slowly work your way down, start to move to the sofa, maybe finding a stool on the floor. Okay, but once we get to the floor, there's a lot of other things that you can do. So I am actually going to come down.
Okay.
Jackie's in a beautiful skirt. She doesn't have to come down. I don't want to mess up your pants. If you want to come down,
does?
you can. But we're going to come down to the floor.
Okay.
So you're going to start in a box. All of your mechanics are exactly the same. Tummy is still in and tight. Shoulders are still broad. I want you to think about having a nice open chest, like you're trying to push your chest.
When you say box,
forward.
you mean this region here?
This
is that what you're focused on?
region right here.
Okay.
So a push-up is your shoulder girdle. I love that word. It's your shoulders all the way wrapped around and your core. And the stronger your core, the stronger your shoulders, the easier the push-up's going to be. Okay. So we're going to start in a box. Hands under shoulders, and we're still going with those elbows back in a wide A and pushing up and out of the floor. As you get stronger, you start to take your knees back so that you have more of your weight on your body. Continue to take your knees back. Anytime we're taking our knees back, we want to keep our toes on the floor so that we are not bumping our kneecap out of place. And then eventually you're going to get up where you're on your toes.
So that's adding difficulty. The further
adding
you move
difficulty.
your knees back.
The further you move your knees back, the stronger your core has to be, the stronger your shoulders have to be. Eventually you'll be long. And as you're building reps, maybe you get 2 on your toes and then you do the rest on your knees. Y'all, I still have times where I come down and hit this one. Right here.
Okay.
Because you wear
I'm
out.
glad you said that because a lot of times you think like the pros are going full out every time. So it's good to know that even the pros sometimes do use the modifications as well.
Where I am using a modification because I'm using the exact same muscle group. As it's fatigued, I'm able to keep going.
Sure.
Now your plank is going to be the same way. You're going to start on a wall. You're going to come here. You're going to start to steadily move your knees back, and then eventually you're going to line your shoulders and your hips up. Same thing if you want to be down onto your elbows, making that core a little bit tighter.
Why is core strength so important? Seems like we've talked a lot about core strength.
We have.
Yeah.
So your core is your powerhouse. It gives you everything you need. Your core is not just your abs. It's everything from your shoulders to just below your glutes, wrapping the entire body. So anything we do to stand upright, that's our core. And the stronger your core, the easier it is to hold shoulders and hips in line, everything in form the right way.
Betsy, any tips? Because, you know, like if folks are planking and I'm talking about me, I'm like shaking, of course, fighting for its life. Any tips there?
Embrace the shake. Embrace the shake. So when we start shaking, it's completely normal. It is our body trying to do its best to keep us upright. And it's giving us this little bit of I hate to use the word warning sign, but it's giving this little bit of warning sign that this is something that is difficult for us. Do you really want to keep doing it?
Are you sure?
Well, if we're building strength, yes, we really want to keep doing it. If you get to the point where you feel like you're going to fall, adjust yourself. But the shake is good. That means you're you're working right into the muscles that you want to be building.
Sure.
Okay, that's just what
great.
I thought. That's
yes.
what I was thinking.
So those are great tips. So how you can build some building blocks for
Yes.
push-ups and for planking.
And there's absolutely, absolutely nothing wrong with taking the modification. We have to start where we are. Not everybody is going to be making that 3-point shot from the beginning.
Sure.
Start where you're at, build your strength using the same muscle groups as we grow.
Absolutely, yeah. And that's why the pros at Fayetteville Athletic Cup are so great. I think we have some contact details as well that we can pull up on your screen if you want to get involved with them. Thanks to FAC for sponsoring all of our Wellness Wednesdays. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Betsy.